चलिए दोस्तों शुरू करते हैं without wasting time. In the last video we have seen that how we can configure how we can pass the VLAN manually on the leaf port. So in this video what we are going to do, you will use the Terraform. So Terraform is the infrastructure as a code, is a software tool which we can use for the configuration push or configuration push the devices, or we can provision the infrastructure. So this tool can help us to build the resources on the cloud, like on the public cloud, AWS, GCP. Most of the public cloud providers support integration with the IIC, and with the help of Terraform as infrastructure code tool, we can provision the resources. With the help of same tool, what we are going to do, we will provision the one of the resource. In this video, we will try to push the one. We will try to create the one VLAN pool on this ACI fabric. So here you can see that I'm in the fabric access policy in the pools. I have an only one pool, that is name of infra. In that we have a VLAN range 500 to 510. Okay. So let me quickly go to the site. So this is the site from here I have downloaded this software Terraform. Okay, this is the IAC infrastructure code software tool for the window. I download the file, and in the C drive I have kept this .exe file which I have downloaded. Okay. After that, I go to the I search on the Google for the Terraform support for the ACI. Okay, and after that, we have to consider the two things. First thing, I have get this provider. So this is the provider I have to use if I have to push the config to the ACI with the help of Terraform. And after that, now as we have to configure the VLAN pool, we are considering on the VLAN pool. Ultimately, VLAN pool is the part of Fabric Access Policy. So in the Terraform in the ACI documentation, I went to this under the access policy under the resource. I have searched for the VLAN pool. So let me show you where. So here it is, VLAN pool. Once I click on the ACI VLAN pool, so here it's showing the usage, how I can use this ACI VLAN pool to create the VLAN pool on the ACI. So I picked up this code where this is the resource. Let's go to the file. So this is the file in the from line 1 to line 6. I have put it this provider, okay, which we have seen to configure the ACI. We have to, this is the provider we require to configure the ACI with the help of Terraform. And after that, here I passing the in the provider block, I'm passing the credential. Okay, this is the username, password, and the URL for this epic. And after that, here I have put the resource which I have got from the ACI fabric in the Terraform documentation to create the VLAN pool. Here I'm putting the resource. In the resource, I'm putting the ACI VLAN, and here we define the VLAN pool name. So TF underscore Terraform underscore VLAN. This is the name we are going to give to the VLAN pool. And after the allocation mode is static, these are the things, few variable which we required while we configure or create the VLAN pool on the ACI configure. And after that, in the resource ACI range, so we have a two resource, like one resource for creating the VLAN pool name and their allocation method, how the allocation will be for the VLAN. And second resource here we using the ACI range. In the ACI range, I'm mentioning the VLAN range from the 100 to 200. And all this detail, or you can say this code, I put in the one file, that is file name. I kept the main.tf. Tf is the extension for the Terraform files. And once I've done that, I have go to the, we can use the Video Studio, any of the ID also to push this config into the ACI, but here I'm not using any ID. So I have got the command from the window. So in the in the C drive, I kept my terraform.exe file which you have downloaded from software, and I also kept this main.tf file here. So these are the three commands required. First thing we have to do is terraform init. We have to initialize the Terraform. Once we initialize the Terraform, what Terraform will do, Terraform will install the required provider. So in this case, if we have to push the config to the ACI, so we want a provider for the ACI. So here we can see that it's a first step finding the this from the HashiCorp side, this provider. Then it said download the required software. When the software is downloaded, after that we have to plan. So Terraform with the plan, Terraform will log into the ACI, will check what are the things he have to create. So once we do the Terraform plan, so this is the plan we have. In the Terraform plan, you can see that it's showing us this is Terraform will perform the following action will do. It will get the range for this VLAN 100 to VLAN 200. After that, once the range will be created, it will create the VLAN pool. Okay, once we done that, after that we need to apply. So these are the three commands required to push the one Terraform init, Terraform plan, after that Terraform apply. So I'm putting the yes, it's saying the do you want to perform the action? I said yes. So it's saying apply is complete. So now if you go to the let's go to the epic to verify the changes if the changes are pushed or not. So here we are on the epic. If we do the refresh, so we can see that this is the configuration. Earlier there was only one pool infra. Now we have an a tf underscore VLAN, and here we are configuring the range. So with the help of this, we can push the whole of the configuration. In this video, we only push the ACI VLAN. In upcoming video, we will do the end-to-end configurations, like for the VLAN pool, for the AEP, for the physical domain, for the interface profile, for the policy profile, switch profile, then the application profile, the tenant section, correct? Then for the EPGs and BDI. So now we push the configuration, also verified that configuration is pushed on the ACI fabric. If we try to run the same command again, like if we try to push the similar changes again, as for that, if I run the command again, Terraform apply. So this is Terraform will be the Terraform is already maintaining the state. So there will be the here we can see that if we apply the same config again, but in the no changes is required. Your infrastructure match this configuration. So how Terraform dealing with this? While we push the config, while we apply the configuration, Terraform is also saving a Terraform state file. So let me show in the C drive where we have a main.tf, here we have a main.tf, and this is the Terraform exe file. Okay, here these are the two files Terraform created while we were pushing the config to the ACI fabric in the Terraform state file. With the help of this state file, Terraform is comparing this local state file with the existing config on the fabric, and this will decide new changes are required or not. Let me open this file. So here we can see that we have in this Terraform state file. So in the Terraform state file, Terraform have an current existing config of the ACI fabric. With the help of this, with the comparison Terraform state file and config on the ACI fabric, is deciding no changes is the required. As this Terraform state file which we have seen is very important, because Terraform only with the help of this state file only will be compare the configuration with the real configuration with the required configuration. We can see that Terraform has compared the real infrastructure config. So you have logged in and checked the AC fabric config. After that, it has compared the config with the Terraform state file and found no differences, so no changes required. If something happen with the state file, then we can face the issue, correct? So this is the reason to save this Terraform state file is very important, and we can save this file in the S3 bucket on the public cloud on the or in any database server we can save it.